How do you solve by graphing? What's the principle? You know what? This is not actually, if I was being really accurate about this, I would be trying to say like this. Because that was a function, that wasn't an equation. So that's a tiny little mistake. Solve by graphing, if you remember, first you want to have an expression on one side, 0 on the other. And we do, right? And then the principle is, I mean, that has an answer. It probably has 2 answers because it's a quadratic. But instead of trying to solve that because we can't isolate the x and it doesn't look factorable, what we're going to do is we're going to graph the function x squared minus 2.5x minus 6. And then where will we look for the solutions? Josh, on the x-axis. Yeah, because, you know, where y equals 0, that's where we get our solutions. But where does y equal 0? On the x-axis. So we'll look for the x-intercept. So in your calculator, clear this off. Come on. Don't crap out on me now. Something is thinking. There we go. Okay, now, clear. Holy moly. How about do this? Second, quit, and now go back. And it did not clear those. Okay, so here's our function, x squared minus 2.5 x. So where do we see the solutions? How many solutions do you see? 3. 2. Remember, the y-intercept is not a solution, right? The solutions are here and here. Okay, it's a very common mistake to give me the y-intercept in addition, but we don't want that. We just need these 2 points. So how do we use our calculator to find those points? Yeah, I mean, this one looks like it's at 4. And in fact, if you look in the table of values, at 4, y equals 0. So that's one of the zeros right there. And I don't need to do anything tricky for that. This one looks like it's in between -1 and -2. So this one, let's use the calculator. We go second, calc, and then the 0 is number 2 option. When it asks left bound, then put in a value of x, which is to the left, which means less than. I'm just going to put in -3. Enter. And for a right bound, we want to be to the right of that 0, not this one, just the right of this one. Let's say 0. And if you're happy with where you put those 2 triangles, you want to guess in between, you say yes. So the second 0 was -1.5. So one of them was 4, one was -1.5.